Hey everyone, my name is Meera. Welcome back to my channel. As time passes, we all evolve as readers in terms of our habits and tastes. I recently realized that I have picked up some other bookish habits since the last time that I made one of these videos. If you haven't checked it out yet, I'll be linking it in the cards, so make sure you go watch it because it's quite a fun video. The first habit I've picked up is that when I'm reading a book, whether it's in the paperback version or the ebook version, I also tend to tune in to the audiobook version of it. That is to say that I am reading and listening to the same book at the same time. I feel like this habit of mine has been helping me read in a much better manner, in the sense that I'm able to read a little bit faster and also retain more of what I'm reading. I don't know how many of you all are actually doing this. So comment below and let me know if you also, just like me, read and listen to a book simultaneously. This next one is a little bit unusual. So I have started doing something that I like to call trial reading of books, in the sense that I will pick up a book, read about 30 to 60 pages of it, and if I find myself liking it, then I go all the way back to the first page and then read the whole thing. So far this habit has really been working well for me because I'm able to determine what books I will enjoy and whether I want to invest all that time reading it or not. The third one is that I have begun reading more than one book at a time. Now this was something I couldn't understand, how people could be reading multiple books at the same time, and I know a lot of people do it. I just couldn't fathom how that was possible because I myself couldn't get around to doing it. But with my growing interest in audiobooks, I am now able to listen to one book on audio and then read another book either as a paperback or an ebook. One thing I do in order to better adjust to the fact that I'm reading multiple books at the time is to read different genre. If I'm reading a paperback of a murder mystery, then I will lean towards listening to fantasy or contemporary fiction on audio. So yeah, this habit may not be new or unique or weird in any way because a lot of people read multiple books at the same time, but it's new for me because it's something I never thought I would do. I have previously been called out for being too paranoid and too obsessive because of this next habit. So the fourth habit I've picked up is that I rarely ever carry paperback books outside when I'm stepping out of the home, or even hardback books for that matter. The only way I'm reading books when I'm outside is on the Kindle or on my phone or using audiobooks. It's just that I'm becoming increasingly paranoid about spoiling or damaging the paperbacks and the hardbacks, so I don't like to carry them. There are some very rare occasions, like if I'm on a vacation, then I'll take one book, but then I guard it with my life. You may not agree with this next habit of mine, but in my heart it makes sense and I'm going to keep doing it. The fifth habit is that even if I've listened to a book on audio, I tend to mark its Kindle edition as read on Goodreads. At the end of the day, I like knowing how many pages worth of stories I've read, and since audiobooks don't have the page counts on Goodreads, I make do with the Kindle edition. The last one I'm going to be talking about is my changed rating system. When I compare the way I used to rate and review books many years back and how I do it now, it is quite different. I don't hand out 5-star ratings to almost every book I read. Earlier, even the most minute things in a book would make me happy and would qualify for the book to be a 5-star read, because I feel like I've become a little bit more critical about the kind of content I'm reading. I feel like I should make a separate video about this. What do you think? Let me know in the comments if you want me to make another video about how I rate and review the books I read. Only when I feel like I wouldn't want to change anything about the book, I give it 4.5 to 5-star ratings. So yeah, the number of 5-star ratings I give has reduced over the course of time, and I have some very logical, valid explanations for this. I think I will talk about it in that video if I were to make it. What are some of your bookish habits? I really want to know. So comment below and let us all talk about this. If you enjoy watching my videos, then like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again later. Bye.